Welcome back, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Let's do a quick sound check. Make sure everyone's here. Make sure everyone can hear me. Make sure everyone can hear Thist.
Hi, I'm Thist.
Hey, guys. Happy Friday.
There's so much cat hair on my mic, like it's all
me?
going up in my nose.
You hear both. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Well, we did it.
We
Goodbye,
did it.
everybody.
So, welcome to episode 34 of the LB stream. This is our final BlizzCon ticket giveaway, thanks to Arsenic, our listener and friend, and he of the gigantic. We are back with the last of those giveaways, and this is, as always, not our Lagging Balls podcast. This is the LB stream, and we are so glad you guys are here, sharing a Friday night / Saturday day or afternoon with us. Thanks for being here. Can't believe you guys continue to spend time with us. Thank you so much. Thist, how are you?
Hey. My name's Thist, and I like to party. That's not true. That's not true. I have a lot of cat hair at my nose. Like you can see it. Like it's all long ginger hair. I don't know. How you guys doing?
That.
Hey, yeah, that's what I got going on in my life right now. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is not the Lagging Balls podcast. This is the Lagging Balls stream, which is something completely different. Our podcast, we just talk about Blizz games except StarCraft, and it's a lot more professional sounding than this. The content is not professional, but it sounds better. So yeah, get ready to be underwhelmed if you're new. What's going on? But yeah, so tonight we are giving away the last BlizzCon ticket, but before that, we decided to not talk about Batman again this week because I didn't feel like it. It's my fault. So we're gonna try something slightly different. Even though I actually think we've done this before. It's really hard to think of like different topics every day or every week, and you'd think that it wouldn't be because we have like a whole week to figure it out, but we don't, because we're lazy. We're human, mostly. I'm just digressing at this point. So, yeah, so we've got some lists of like would you rathers and some like interesting questions to ask people. And if I ask or if Thorn asks, we're not just asking each other, we're asking you guys. So please feel free to answer the questions yourself in the comments, because that's why we're here. We want to hang out with you guys. We love you guys so much, and we want to like get to know you a little better, because you guys know all about us. Like, we're always talking about ourselves, so.
Right.
Oh, and we have to end at exactly 11 EST tonight because our friend Ro is on the Azeroth round table starting at 11 EST. So we gotta go. So let's get to this. Thorn, do you have some questions for us?
I do. And of course we are, as always, stealing this from everywhere else because we're not original.
No, not at all.
No, so we went to Ask Reddit. I did a little thing called sorting by best top of all time, and I took some things from that, not from the top, but from the things that made the most sense that were fun for us. So there's this great thread called "What's a Let That Sink In Fun Fact?" So maybe we should take a look at that, shall we?
I'm scared. I don't like learning things because it makes my brain feel weird.
Okay, here's an easy one. We can't prove that we aren't in a simulation.
Okay, see, the shit about that shit is, like, I don't care. Like, as long as I'm, like, plugged into the Matrix my whole life and I don't know that it's actually, like, something different, that's fine with me. I really don't give a shit. I'm not the sort of person who's like, oh, the truth is out there, and, like, oh, I want to go to space and figure out the universe and shit. It's just like, no. I'm happy where I am. I'm a happy little ground-dwelling lemming in the earth. I don't care. It's all good. That's fine with me. Like, if this all was a simulation, I would choose to stay in the simulation if I had a choice. As long as, World of Warcraft was included in the simulation.
So what you're saying is, for you, like, ignorance is bliss kind of thing?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, Jesus, I clicked something I didn't mean to. Oh, God.
Was it porn? Is your computer now infected with a virus?
Ooh. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm happy about this.
Don't you hate that when you like bring up some porn and like as soon as you bring that up, like a pop-up comes up, and usually it's like live cam or something with some chick, and so you bring that up and then that pops up, but like you're so like focused on the task at hand or in hand.
At hand.
What up?
Well
that
put.
You don't notice that it pops up. So like you watch the porn or whatever, and then when you're done and you feel disgusted about yourself, I'm like, we've already talked about all this. It's just like the millisecond that you are done and you've, sort of like recuperated and you've come back to normal, like your animal senses, your animal instincts have like calmed down a little. The millisecond, yeah, you're back to reality, and then all of a sudden you're fucking disgusted with yourself. And it's the worst when like your porn is still going and you're just like, oh, why? And so you click that off and you're like, okay, it's time to start work up again. So that's my lunch break.
It's time to start work up.
I don't know what you're doing. Or like you've got your mom on hold on the phone. It's like, okay, mom.
No, clearly not working. Oh God, I hope you're not on mom.
But yeah, you pull down that porn, and then there's like this chick, and she's just like there, and she's like, "Look, I'm the one," and you're like, "Oh God, where did this come from?" Or it's like some weird shit that you didn't like ask for, like cartoon porn, and you're seeing like, I don't know, Marge Simpson bent over by Ned Flanders. Like it's jarring, especially when you're like out of that mindset, and you're just like, okay, I've clicked away from it. That's the nice thing about internet porn, isn't it? It's just like as soon as you're done, you're like, I'm done.
Yes.
Close. Done.
Get away from my site.
Yeah, done. That never happened. I will never do that again. Of course you will. But like, it's not like IRL stuff where it's just like, okay, close the magazine, toss it across the room. I don't know.
Right. Kids these days have it so easy. Like when I was coming up back in my day, I had to hide my porn.
Hide me porn.
I had to hide me porn.
Yeah, me too. Did I tell you guys?
I used to get caught with porn.
You were
know how
very
easy
good.
it is to not get caught with porn these days? History.
I never
delete.
I never got caught with
Done.
like actual porn.
I did. It's really embarrassing.
The only porn I had, I don't know if I told you guys this or not. I probably did. The only porn I ever had was when my dad moved out. He left all his like VHS porno tapes.
Same Dazzledorn.
And yeah, so I just stole them. Nobody ever knew. And they were awful. Like most of them were just like and like I understand that it's gross that it was like my dad's porn, but like you're a kid, where else are you gonna get it, Like before the internet was prominent, Anyway, that's a story unto itself.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Alternate
Wait, hold
reality?
on. Time out. Dazzledorn said he read today that Trump was upset that he wasn't allowed to look at porn in the White House. Now listen, I don't care what side of the issue you're on. Let's all just take a moment. I don't care if you're for or against Trump. If I were Trump, I would also be upset that I couldn't look at porn in the White House, because this is universal. Let's be fair,
American president, I would have a porn room.
Because I'd be like, wait a minute, aren't I the fucking president of the goddamn United States of America? Where is all the porn? Bring me all the porn. What the hell is this? I can't look at porn.
The Queen of England has a porn room, obviously. She has a whole sex dungeon in that castle.
She better. I wouldn't
And
respect her if she didn't.
Justin Trudeau, my prime minister, like he's got a cave. We have like the official the Royal Canadian Mounting Sex Porno Cave, and it's
RCMS.
It doesn't matter. But it's guarded by sexy Mounties.
Sexy Mounties?
Yeah.
We're the sexy Mounties.
I.e. every Mountie is kind of hot.
They're just regular Mounties. They're just on rotation.
Basically. But like they've got like their red suits on, but it's like female video game character style, so it's like the bare midriff and everything. Yeah, Canada's a great place.
Hey, look who's in chat. It's Arsenic.
Hey, Arsenic.
What's up, Arsenic, man?
Hey, maybe in honor of Arsenic, maybe we should reveal the last winner of the BlizzCon ticket. right now.
I think it's
while
about
we're
time
talking
to
about
just
sexy mounties.
Yes, sexy mounties and the presence of arsenic is definitely putting me in the mood to reveal the final winner. Because unlike other shows, we ain't some bitches who like make you sit through a bunch of talk about stupid shit for an entire hour. We're like, oh, by the way, we're an hour show. We're gonna wait until the 59-minute and 30-second point to reveal our winner.
Yeah.
So give me one moment. Let me bring up another screen here.
Because you know why? Because we're realistic, you know? Like, if
We're
you
not a
guys
bunch of
don't want to
punks.
be here, you fucking don't have to be.
Listen,
That's okay.
we got our people.
But it's not even about that. It's just like, Thorn and I understand the gamer. We understand the typical Twitch viewer. It's like, if you honestly really, really like the streamer, you're going to have the streamer on.
Yeah.
You might not necessarily, like, watch the streamer. Like, you might be playing games, talking to your friends, surfing the web, jerking off, whatever. But it's just like it's a stream. Like, you don't pay attention to it 100%, right? Some people, I like to fall asleep to streams and shit like that. Like, I like that. But like, you know, if you don't really want to be here, if you don't really know us or like us or whatever, like, we're not gonna make you wait for what you want. Like, the thing that we wanted out of this competition was two things: more followers on social media, because, you know, it makes us look good. You know, it doesn't. No, that's it. It just makes us look good, you know, and it sort of like gets the podcast across to more people, which is, you know, great. And, you know, thanks to Arsenic and like donating these tickets, that's what we get out of this. And what you guys get out of it is the possibility to go to BlizzCon or to give your friend a ticket or whatever. And what Arsenic gets out of this is tons and tons of bitches. That's what
So
I
many
promised him.
bitches.
Yep.
So many bitches. And you know what? He can handle it because he's got the biggest that I've ever seen. And
It's huge.
and I've seen a lot.
Yeah, you've seen so
I've seen
many.
so many.
Have you ever found that, like, dudes' penises kind of look like they do?
I was kidding about having seen a lot. I don't know how to answer that question. All right.
Like,
Would you like to announce our last one?
no, I think you should do it.
Okay. All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. Our final winner of our last BlizzCon ticket, presented, sponsored by Arsenic of the Giant Cack, is Darkstone090. He is he's of frickin' Irvine, California. How about that?
Wow,
He better not be a Blizz employee.
You know, most people in Irvine are Blizzard employees.
Can I disqualify him if he's a Blizzard employee?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Because
That's pretty cool, though. What a
That is pretty
coincidence.
cool.
Well, thank you for doing that, and congratulations,
congratulations, Darkstone.
Darkstone, yay!
Darkstone! Darkstone! Darkstone 90. Darkstone 090. That's so funny that our last winner was from the other side of the world in Australia, and then this winner is from right in Irvine. That's kind of
pretty
ridiculous.
Sweet. Yeah, that's a sweet little fairy tale right there.
That's amazing.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Okay, so Darkstone 090, you're probably not here, but in case you are, you will be getting an email from us after the show. Probably just a couple hours after the show tonight, because we've got our hangout tonight after the show with some of our Patreons, our patrons from Patreon.
That's why I've got cleavage.
Mm-hmm.
For the patrons. That's what you get when you're a
for the
patron.
patrons. Yep. I will be revealing my cleavage
Please don't.
once it's time for the patrons.
But yeah, but Darkstone only has a week to claim his ticket.
Mm-hmm.
So
otherwise, this time next week, we might be talking about a new winner.
Yeah, that's right. So
We'll
there
see.
still might be a chance for you to win. Or probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Congratulations, Darkstone.
Yay!
Arsenic, thank you so much, man. This is me sucking you off on air. But not fully, because then I'll get reported and then the show will get shut off.
That was nice of you.
But, dude, seriously, way over the top
oh yeah.
with the just so nice of you, man.
I still don't get it, but I really, really appreciate it. It's so cool. But anyway, so if you guys like contests, we have another couple of those coming up soon. If you like playing video games of a Blizzardy sort, we might have something for you. So don't despair. We can't send everybody to BlizzCon, but we can make sure that you guys have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I'm good for a good time for like half an hour ish, like IRL. It's just like, hey, do you want to hang out? I'm like, yeah, just give me 3 days notice, 4, 5, give me a week's notice, and then we have to meet around 9, 10 o'clock because I'm gonna need to sleep in most of the day, and then slowly get ready, and that'll take a long time because you know, like this takes a while to work on, and then you know, I'll take a while to get there, and then once I'm there, I gotta stop in the bathroom to make sure like this is all held up in transit. Then we can hang out for like 30 minutes, and that's long enough for me to like get ready, you know, kind of like say all of the jokes I know, and you know, I'm fun for about 30 minutes, and then afterwards people are like, so do you want to like go and do some fun adult things? And I'm like, I don't drink, and you know, I don't like having fun outside, so what if you go home and I go home, and then we both play video games together or separately? That's fun.
Well done. Together or separately.
I don't know. Well, like if
This is
we
a
got
winning formula
like,
if I've ever heard one.
well, I don't know. Like, what if we have different SRs and we're trying to play Overwatch, or like
Hey,
what if?
That's what the arcade's for, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, thanks guys. But anyway, so where were we? We were talking about what was it? Like a simulation?
We were
Like
talking
the Earth
about-
was a simulation?
Well, we only got through like one thing. So we were talking about let's let that sink in. Fun facts. Here's
Okay.
one for you.
All right.
All 6 of the stars of Friends, the TV show, negotiated 2% syndication rights for the show. Friends itself still makes about $1 billion every year,
Whoa.
and that's through reruns, Hulu, syndication, all that stuff. So that means David Schwimmer, arguably the worst, most useless of the Friends, in my opinion.
True.
That's not part of the post. Still gets about $20 million a year to do nothing. So, when you're alone in your one-bedroom apartment watching Friends and snickering about how many of them are losers who haven't been famous since, there's a reason why they don't have to work ever again.
You know, I think they earned it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 10 years of entertainment, you know? And the thing is, like, I was like too young to appreciate Friends when it was on actual TV, like when new episodes were coming out. And I got into it, I think, maybe like 5 years ago, only because I had the TV on, I guess, whenever there was like reruns. And so like I was trying to, like, I never watched it like from like beginning to end, so I'd only seen like random episodes, so I kind of really didn't understand what was happening for a really long time. Then it fucking landed on Netflix, and I watched that shit like front to back, and I was like, okay, now everything makes sense, you know, because like, you know, it makes sense when,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it goes in order.
Isn't it still funny to see shows though that like where so many of their problems that are on the show are rooted in not having cell phones though?
Yes. It's so weird because like by the end of the last season, they have cell phones, you know, and they sort of like start using the internet a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's funny because like seriously, like all of the shit
We were
that
on a break.
ever happened to them would have been solved with a cell phone. I think there's like articles online about that. It's just like all of the situations in which the Friends could have like, you know. But then it wouldn't have been like a good TV show. It would just be, okay, everybody in the chat, who is your favorite Friend? Which one is the best one? Go.
Oops, I typed that in Lagging Balls chat. Sorry.
That's fine. Because we're both agreeing.
There you
like
go.
like
All right.
Chandler was the best one.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Chandler's the best one. I think Chandler's winning.
We should make. You know what? We should make this. Hey,
Oh yeah,
hey,
he's
Techie
on
Taco.
it. He's on it.
Techie Taco. Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Before I even had to ask, he's all over it.
Okay, so while he's putting together the straw poll for the best friend,
Oh,
best
I like what you
friend.
did there. I like what you did there.
As my best friend.
Who's that
Give me another one. These are fun.
Okay. Next year there will be porn stars who were born in the year 2000. Time out. This year there are because this was written 5 months ago. This year there are porn stars who were born in the year 2000.
Ew. Oh my god. That doesn't seem right. Ew. Do you guys ever wonder, like, when you're elderly, like, are you going to be more attracted to, like, older, not people, because, like, it's possible to be, like, romantically attracted to people of all ages, you know, if you know them, or if you've seen them IRL, but, like, with porn, it's like, you know, everybody has their preference, you know? But, like, okay, what I'm trying to say is, like, you can fall in love with anybody at any age or whatever, you know, within reason. But, like, you aren't necessarily, like, naturally attracted to people with bodies that are a certain age. You know what I'm saying? It's like some people, like, really, really love MILFs. Despite the fact that they're like, what, 21 or whatever, that's fine. Because that is, like, your preference, like, your sexual preference. Some people like old men, you know? That's fine. I know people like that. But I'm worried that, like, when we're old, like, how does that work? Is, like, do you just watch, like, young people porn? Or, like, do you start to learn how to, like...
I don't know. I think it depends on
looking at yourself.
The preference, though, right?
I guess, but, like, when you watch porn, do you, like, try to find...
Thanks, Techie Taco.
Do you, like, try to find, like, people in the scene that kind of not look like you, but, like, have features like yours, or are the same age and sex as you, or maybe the same race, like, just so you can try to relate to what's going on a little bit better? Like, I don't do that every time, but I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes it helps. Like, am I gonna have to find, like older, like, when I'm old, like, am I gonna have to start watching, like, old people porn? Is that, like, that's the question I'm struggling with here.
I think the point is, sorry, I missed my unmute button the first time. I think the reason that's hard to answer is that that's based on preference, and I don't know that there's a single answer. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a matter of, like, first of all, your tastes can change as you go, and second of all, like, it could be that your tastes change with you as you go, and it could be that you could continue to be attracted to the same thing even though you change. Maybe your tastes don't change.
Okay.
In which case you would continue to be attracted to the same age group or set of things. I don't know.
I just, like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, this is freaking me out because, like, I don't think that I'm used to watching porn with people in it that are younger than me, you know?
You're not used to it? Is that what you said?
I don't think I am. And even, like, I don't know if it's because I haven't seen any, or I don't, like, watch any, or if it's just, like, I've never thought about it, you know?
You don't think you've seen porn with people who are younger than you? Because I bet you have.
I mean, maybe, but I've never thought about it, but I'm going to be thinking about it now.
I don't know that I have thought about it. I'm not sure I've ever thought about the ages of people in it. Except when they look too young. If anybody ever looks too young, to me, that's just a giant turn-off. And I'm just like, bleh. Click.
That's not cool.
Yeah. So, I don't ever, it never registers to me. The only things that ever register to me are extreme ages. If they are, like, extremely old or extremely young. Those are the only things that ever... Anything in between... I guess the only things that ever register in between are things like a MILF, where it's like... It's definitely, like, soccer mom age or something like that.
Right.
Where they're like specifically calling that out. And then once in a while it'll register because they'll call somebody a MILF who's like definitely not a MILF, you know? Where you, like you
I
said,
hate that. It's
yeah, where they're like, check out this,
advertising.
check out this
Like,
hot
oh,
MILF, and they're like
she's
21.
30,
like you said.
she's a MILF. It's
Exactly.
like, I don't even think she's had kids. Yeah, false advertising. Have you guys ever watched a porno and then a fly lands on somebody and you're like, I'm not watching this anymore?
Like, why? I guess to a certain extent, you'd be like, why don't they yell cut and start over? But then,
Right?
But then on the other hand, that is a performance, and I guess that's not so easy to do. You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay, but what if somebody's wearing a band-aid?
Arsenic, bro. Trade secrets. This is supposed to be between you and I, man. Listen, Arsenic. When we're listen, bro. When we're watching porn together, you and I, in the privacy of our own broness, that stuff's between you and I, man. You're not supposed to be like broadcasting that to the whole show and all our friends out here, man. I thought that was between you and I. What? Come on, bruh.
Yeah, when a cat or dog walks in, that ruins it. Also, when like you are actually watching porn and then like your cat or dog starts making noises, like licking noises.
Like licking their own business
or whatever, and they're just like, and you're like,
yeah.
Oh, that sounds so like it would be a hot sound if like
porn.
somebody in the porno was making it, but it's my actual dog. Okay, that's the worst when
that's
they
the
like
worst.
you're trying to enjoy yourself and like something pisses you off, because like nothing is, you know, it's just like, fuck.
Went to a
just trying
strip.
to accomplish something.
Telenroyd said in chat, went to a strip club once. Stripper had her arm in a sling, saddest boner ever.
Aw.
Did you like tip her in the sling? Here, let me just get that for you. Let me just tuck that right in there for you. There you go.
Why do we end up watching porn? I mean,
Just
talking
always
about
end in porn.
Ask another question,
All right,
or
hold on.
talk about another question.
Here,
Do a
hold on.
thing.
All right, hold on. Okay, here's one that's just gonna kind of blow your mind. Find it. Since its discovery in 1930, the year 1930, Pluto, the planet that then wasn't a planet and is now a planet again, has not yet made a full orbit around the sun.
How long since it's been?
1930.
How many years is that? 100?
That's been almost 90 years. It's been like 88 years now.
You know what? I can relate to that. Cause
What?
fuck it, you know? Well, fucking Pluto doesn't feel like doing shit. Doesn't matter. Fuck it. You know what? Cause like, doing what everybody expects you to do, I mean, there's a time and a place for that, you know? But like, at least Pluto's fucking doing it, you know? It's like somebody going, like, it's like somebody starting like a weight loss journey, you know? It's like, you're gonna go and you're gonna keep trying and you're gonna fail for a few days or a month and then you'll get back on the wagon and you'll just go for it. You know, it'll take a long time, but the important part is you don't give up, right? What? Pluto.
Pluto. Man.
I know about space. Give me another one.
Fucking Pluto, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Let's see. When Star Trek: The Next Generation first aired, the character Data was roughly 60,000 times faster than the fastest computer on Earth. It's pretty fast, huh?
Holy shit.
60,000 times faster when that show first went on air. Today, he is roughly 500 times slower than the current fastest computer.
Whoa. We fucked Data. Oh my god.
Poor Data.
Shit, dude.
Oh, that's pretty fucked up.
You know, Brent Spiner has this group of women called Spiner Femmes who are really into him.
I think that's more interesting than the fact that I just read.
Like, Google Spiner Femmes, like, they would, like, devour that man. And they really like it when he's dressed up like Data and covered in paint. Could you imagine, though, like, getting with a guy who's covered in gold paint? Like, that would get everywhere, wouldn't it?
Can you imagine how disappointed they would be to rip off his clothes and costume and find that he's not painted everywhere?
Well, I don't think they care. They're just all about that guy. All about him. you know.
Techie Taco and chat's like, wait.
I don't know. Some women are just really into Brent Spiner. Okay, tell me another one.
Okay, Fanta. You know the soda Fanta?
Yes.
Fanta.
Fanta.
Fanta. Don't you wanna?
Fanta.
It started as a Coca-Cola substitute in 1940s Nazi Germany.
Nazi Germany?
Mm-hmm.
Fanta's Nazi Germany juice?
So if you like Fanta, you must be a Nazi.
That's not true.
No, it's not true. The price not
I
true.
was uninformed. I can't drink that shit though, because it's too sweet anyway. Move on.
Also, you do have to remember that all of this stuff is just comments that have been posted in this Ask Reddit thread. I don't know if any of this shit's true.
Can you guys do this? Apparently, like only half the population can.
Yeah.
It's really good if you like play harmonica. It's called a U-hold, so you can play like individual notes. Also looks like a vagina.
Vagina.
Vagina. All right, move on.
Okay. You probably knew this already, because you know a shit ton. I dare say a fuck ton about animals.
I do.
You know a lot about lobsters?
Yeah.
Did you know that they don't die of old age?
They don't? What do they die of?
I
A
don't know.
broken heart?
But one thing that they don't die of is old age. And so taking into consideration that humanity has only explored a small percentage of the ocean, there could very well be a giant fucking lobster just chilling out there.
I really do love lobsters. I really hope that there is a giant fucking lobster. Because you know why? Because
Why?
I would love to see that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I really do like them. All right, next.
Let's see. Fruit Loops, the cereal, are all the same flavor.
No, they're not. Are they? Are they really? No. But there's like green ones and red ones and shit. No. They're different flavors, aren't they? Is that true? Is that true? Thorn, is that true? Thorn. Can you confirm, please?
I don't have any Fruit Loops handy. But somebody did write it on Reddit, so it's probably true. There's no fucking way for me to know that. I don't know. Google, please.
Yeah, can
Chat?
somebody Google that, please?
Please confirm.
That's not true. Why would... But why would they be different colors? Wait.
Just fuck with your mind, man.
Okay, well, fuck.
Yeah. If so, then that's pretty fucking,
Wow, that is so cheap. That is so cheap. You know, when I was in college, I was like super poor, right? Because I was a college kid. So, like, my preferred method of like providing nutrients to myself is grazing. Because that's kind of just like what I've always done. Because my family's always been super poor. I kind of grew up just
because you
eating
were
chips.
a hoofed animal in a previous life?
Basically, like, yeah. I don't know.
Cloven hoofed.
Cloven hooved. Anyway, so
Cloven hooved.
I would just buy like big ass boxes, like the family size boxes of cereal, and I just carry that around right now, like all the time at college, and like I'd stick it in my backpack and then just pull it out, and I just like, you know. Anyway, that's the story. That didn't go anywhere.
I was expecting
That went
more.
nowhere.
You just cut off.
I'm just saying.
So I was sitting here trying to like remember, like in just like conjure the taste of Fruit Loops, and I can't remember different tastes. So
No, I can't either. I guess. Shit, dude.
Mew Cow has a photo for us of a lobster. That's a big fucking lobster, Mew Cow. That's a big motherfucking lobster.
I do love lobsters.
Just revisiting the straw poll for a moment. Chandler's in the lead at 38%. Next closest is Rachel at 25%. Surprising.
Very surprising.
The next three are tied at 13% with Phoebe, Monica, and
Joey?
that can't be right. Janice.
Janice.
Oh, there's very few votes on here actually. Very few of you voted. That's why these are
Like,
so
yeah,
extreme.
like Rachel's hot and stuff, but like, would you really want to hang out with her all the time? Like, really? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, give me another one. Give me another fact.
All right, all right. Okay, Charlemagne. Remember Charlemagne?
No.
He was a famous leader. Let's see.
Give me one that I know.
He was the king of the Franks from history. Charlemagne, his name translates to Charles the Great. This wasn't due to his leadership. It was due to the fact that he was 6'4" when the average male was 5'6". His name was literally just Big Charlie.
That's
It's just funny.
That's great.
Okay, graham crackers. Do you know those? Are you familiar
Yeah.
with those? Can I read you something about that?
Uh-huh.
Was that more interesting because you know what graham crackers are?
I do know what that is.
Okay. They're not supposed to be good. They were invented by one of those types who just believes that pleasure is akin to sinfulness.
Well, okay, like, okay, who fucking sits down and like eats a shitload of graham crackers though? Like, they're not that good,
No.
you know? Like, they're the thing. It's like you go over to your grandma's house and you're like, "Hey, grandma, do you have any food?" And she's like,
I got these graham crackers.
"My Nana doesn't sound like that."
You didn't say you went over to my Nana's house and asked her
Okay,
that. You said
okay, if
you
you
go
went
over
to-
to your grandmother's house.
Okay, if you went to your grandma's house and like you're rummaging through your grandmother's cupboards and you'll find like an ancient box of graham crackers and you're like, "Well, fuck it, I'm hungry." And then you just like eat these things and you're like, "Oh." They're like slightly sweet, just like a tiny, tiny, like little sweetness. And you're like, "No, it's good." But like, don't people like just use those for like cherry cake and like cheesecake and shit? Like you put it on the bottom and then you make like s'mores out of them, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I haven't had a s'more. Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay.
god, in forever.
I've got some questions to ask you.
All right, hold on. I got one more.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. One more for you. Yeah. There's more chickens in America than people on the planet.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's fucking crazy.
It is. I like chickens.
Chickens.
Would you rather be a superhero or a wizard?
Superhero.
Why?
Well, that depends. The answer to that question depends on whether I get to choose what the superhero's superpower is. Okay, I'll tell you what. The answer to that question depends on two things. If I get to choose what the superhero's superpower is, or if I get to choose what the wizard, the level of power the wizard has, like how powerful the wizard is.
Okay.
Because the answer to that question, honestly, I feel like the answer to that question kind of makes them almost the same.
That's not true, because like a superhero can do like one or very few things very well. But a wizard can have like an entire like plethora of spells, you know? And a wizard can like choose like which like branch of spell and like magic that he wants to pursue, you know?
Maybe.
I'd pick wizard and I'd beat you
Yeah,
in a
maybe.
wizard's duel.
I'm not sure I agree.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, would you rather live your life over as the opposite gender or start your life over as a kid again? That's a hard question.
That is a hard question. You get a whole and completely other perspective. I feel like it'd be a really easy answer if you knew you could get a third time through, right?
Right.
Because then you could easily say, give me the gender, and then get a third time to choose whichever one you feel like you'd learned the best from or whatever.
Right.
I think I'd have to go with the safe answer, and I feel like the safe answer would be the kid again.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd go for the gender thing.
I feel like I wouldn't want the gender thing because I honestly feel like women have it so much harder.
It really does. I mean, it is. We do. It sucks.
People don't feel like it is like it be, but it do.
But, you know, I don't know. I just feel like if I was a dude, like, I don't want to get, like, too deep or, like, political or whatever. But I just feel like with my kind of lifestyle, being a dude would be a lot easier, you know, like a trying to break into esports and stuff, and like trying to talk about video games all the time, and I don't know. And also, I know that I'm a really hot dude. Like every time I put on a fake beard, I'm just like, you know, like the second I put on a beard, I am so hot, you know? I make my brother look like shit, you know? Like he better be glad that I'm the chick and he's the dude, because otherwise, you know, I'd be the hot brother, you know? He'd probably have to like, it'd be like when Prince Goro had to fight his own brother for like being in charge of the, you know, the, I forget what, but then the dude like, you know, like his brother like pushed him off the cliff, and then Prince Goro's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die, and then his brother's like, oh no, I can't kill you, I don't want to, and so he hoists him back up. But then Prince Goro betrays him and like pushes him back off, like pushes him off instead, and then Prince Goro's father's like, good job, that's the way we do things around here. And Prince Goro's like, fuck yeah, and he's got like 4 arms and shit. That's
fuck
like,
yeah, and then he's got
like,
4 arms and shit.
Yeah, that's Mortal Kombat lore, you guys. I told it really badly, but that's what happened. Okay.
I'd say you've told it very effectively. All right, I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
On an average day, about how many pigeons do you think you could reasonably carry?
Okay. 2 on my head. I have a large head. 2 on my head. 4 on my shoulder. Can you keep track for me?
Yeah.
4 on my shoulders. 1 in the cleave. Just like shove them in there. I can actually like hold things by putting them under my boobs. So like there's 2 more. And then like 2 in my side pockets. If I'm wearing a coat, then I've got pockets out here, so that's 2 more. Then 1 in the breast pocket, so there's another one. Then if I'm wearing like a hoodie, there's 1 there's 2 in the front pocket. And then I'm holding up my arms like this, like both of my arms. My arms are wide open. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on each arm. And I'm also hopping on 1 leg, so there's my legs up.
Wait, hold on.
So I got a leg in the air. Can I go?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I've got 14 on 1 leg.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay.
And then I've got a purse, which is carrying about 10 of them. And a backpack, which is carrying like 15. That's probably it.
Okay, I got a different count than you, Bordardo. I came out with 67.
That's a lot of pigeons.
That's a lot of pigeons.
And just so you guys know,
either way, whichever one of us came out with the right number, Bordardo, that's a lot of fucking pigeons, and I do not believe you.
I love pigeons, and I'm frequently late to work by looking at all the pigeons in Manhattan. I love them so much. I think
you're frequently late to work by seeing how many of these you can actually carry?
No, I just like looking at them, okay? All right. Okay. Would you rather have your brain transplanted into the body of a robot or the body of an animal of your choice?
Man.
I'd pick an animal because I like animals, obviously.
Robot.
Maybe even a pigeon. Why not?
Robot.
Why a robot?
Because the animal's too finite.
Hmm.
I think the robot has... once you're in the robot, you can be in all kinds of things. And you can keep going and keep going and keep going. Whereas with the animal, you only get the 1 shot.
True.
Ooh, a dolphin's a good fucking answer, though.
Yeah, because dolphins have sex for fun.
A kitty's a really good answer, but it's so finite, and you can just like it's so, man. But it's such a good answer for one good cat life, though.
I just feel like cat sex would be really painful, unless you were a dude cat.
Just be avoiding the cat sex, I think.
I guess so. But that's like the one argument against being a robot, though, isn't it?
Is the no sex?
Yeah.
But you could be a sex bot. Hey, once you're in a robot, once you got that mind consciousness in a robot, there's no limitation on what you could do, I think.
Would you rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers?
I think finger-sized nipples.
Finger-sized nipple. Ew.
Because nipple-sized fingers would be horrible. You couldn't do anything with those.
I
What
mean,
are you gonna do with those? That's like knuckles.
I guess you're right. Because
You
like,
can't even function. How you gonna play any video games with those?
you're
They're
right.
like
I mean,
nubbins.
having like finger-sized nipples would be worth as long as you could still play WoW, I guess. Because nobody can see your finger nipples if you're playing WoW, probably. Would you rather shit on someone or have someone shit on you?
I don't know if I could squeeze one out.
I feel like I know that. Okay, I'm completely aware that some people really like both, but that is not for everybody. You know, some people don't like that. I think I'd rather get shat upon.
I guess shit on.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like I would have
No wonder we get along.
I'd have performance anxiety because I don't want people to see that. Like, I don't think that's nice. unless I was like with somebody who just like absolutely needed that to happen for other things to happen, you know, and that I like really love this person, then I would do it for sure. But it would take a lot of like trust building before that would happen, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's not the worst thing in the world, but it would definitely be embarrassing, I think.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay.
What's your favorite smell?
Lemongrass.
Wow, straight up? You knew that really fast.
Yes. I'm kind of basic.
And you but when it comes to smells though, like you are very olfactory oriented. So I'm surprised that you had an answer to that so quickly, honestly.
It's a good smell. Smells good. Would you rather have sex with a hideously ugly person or a beautiful fresh corpse?
I gotta go ugly. Ugly's still alive.
Didn't we have like a conversation about
I don't know if I could deal
like...
with a corpse. There's just something, I don't know. There's just something wrong with that on on just like a basic human level for me.
I don't know.
I don't know. Desecration of a corpse just... You know, I've never thought about that before. I guess to me that's just been so incredibly off limits, like wrong, that... And I guess...
We did talk about this.
No offense, chat room. No offense. I'm not judging you. This is my thought on the matter. She's asking me. No judgments to you guys, I guess. But like for whatever reason, I've never thought of this before, and I guess I'm drawing a line in the sand real hard right now. For me, not happening.
All right. Well, nobody's gonna be upset about that. The ugly person.
Yeah.
You know, it's not so much about looks as it is what you can do. You know.
Yeah.
Dead people can't do nothing.
Yeah, Winchester, you wouldn't have to worry about your performance, that's for sure.
Techie Taco says, would you rather poop in the only toilet at a party knowing that you'll clog it, or poop in the bushes in the backyard? Please hurry. Bushes. 100%. Even though it is difficult.
I missed it. What was...
When you poop in the only toilet at a party knowing you'll clog it, or poop in the bushes? I would do anything to avoid that embarrassment. Like, people knowing that I clogged the toilet? I don't think so.
The please hurry part is the best part of that question. I like the arsenics. What if you were just banging a hot chick that died midway through? That's different.
That's different because she was alive when you started, different. So it was okay.
That's still an attaboy high five, and I'm so sorry.
Would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or future self?
Oh, wow, that one's really deep. I just saw the movie Looper last night for the very first time, which is about time travel and interacting with yourself from the future. So, wow. Shit, from the future.
Really?
Yeah, future.
Okay. Interesting.
But I feel like, wow, yeah, future. That is a really good one. What about you?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Like, what are the implications of that? So, like, if I talk to myself in the future... Wait, no, if I talk to myself in the past, am I already going to know what I say? What I've said? I don't understand time travel. I don't get it. I'm gonna pick neither.
I think it's more about, are you imparting wisdom or are you finding out something?
Oh.
Is really more of the question that well, at least that's the way I was thinking about it. Am I finding out something I don't already know, or am I giving something important to myself that I wish I'd already known? And I guess coming at it from that perspective, I feel like at this moment in time, right now, I feel like I really, really need something that I don't know right now.
Okay.
So I would really much rather have future me help a brother out. Brother being me. Future brother help current brother out. And I can be like, thanks, brother. Brother me brother. To which future brother me would be like, and say the same thing, because I would find that hilarious.
I guess.
No, you don't guess. You know. I would know that that's hilarious because I would think the same.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, you come across an old lady and a baby drowning in a pool. You can only save one. Which one do you save and why?
Probably the old lady. What about you? Oh, because, I don't know, because she knows what's going on, I guess. I feel like the baby might not know what's going on. I don't know. Is that the wrong answer? Like,
there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer.
Is there a bad person answer? Did I just answer the bad person answer?
No. There's two lives at stake, and one of them is going to die, and one of them is going to live. You can't possibly answer that incorrectly. This is a matter of choice, and it's the interesting part is why, you know?
This is like that part in Batman Forever when Batman has to decide if he'd rather
bring it back to Batman,
Robin or his girlfriend, and he just fucking saves both with his batarang.
Thank you.
He's like, I've got a riddle for you, Riddler, and Riddler's like, no, you don't. I'm the Riddler. I've got riddles for you. And Batman's like, no, fuck you. Here's a riddle. And then he whips out his bat dick and just starts jerking off furiously because unbeknownst to the Riddler, you know, his girlfriend and his bat boy, both in peril at the same time, in tubes suspended from the ceiling, is his fetish. And he's been dreaming about this for years. And now it's finally come to pass. And he's just like blindly and extremely turned on, and all he can do in that moment, instead of saving either or both, or asking the riddle, he just fucking whips out his bat tool, you know, the most important tool in his utility belt, and he just starts fucking thrashing that bat dick like there's no fucking tomorrow. And the Riddler is just like so like one part shocked and one part like super impressed, because you know it's reasonably sized, you know.
It's in his it's even in his belt because he had to tuck it in there.
Yeah, exactly. But like the thing he can't believe is that Batman has a double Prince Albert, and he's like, I never would have thought that Batman would have a pierced dick, but apparently he does. So
Prince Albert.
So like Batman's jerking it, and the Riddler's like just staring at him. Meanwhile, Robin and Batman's girlfriend, who was it? Dr. Chase Meridian?
Yep.
Yeah. You know, they're squirming around. They're like, oh, fuck, I need to get out of this tube. And meanwhile, fucking Toothface is like hiding in the shadows, also wanking it, because he's just like, oh my god, Bat Dick, this is awesome. And I'm just like, I shouldn't even be in this fucking movie, so I'm just gonna like jerk off in the shadows. Like, I don't care. And like the weird part is like it's not just his face that's two-faced, he's got two dick. So like he doesn't have two dicks, he just has one dick, but like one side is like a normal color, and this other side is like this weird, you know, bumpy purpley green thing. But the weirdest part about that is that's not from the acid burn. No, he's got a weird fucking STI that hasn't been treated yet, but it's only on one side because it's a complete coincidence, you know?
Yeah.
And like while all of this is going on, fucking Alfred's back in the Batcave.
Which Alfred?
Both of them, and they're fucking watching like 5 different pornos on like all the different screens on the security bat cams, you know?
Yeah. And that all makes sense because Tommy Lee Jones never should have been there to begin with.
And that's what happened in Batman Forever.
It is. And it all comes back around again. So, you know, we're at just about the time on that lovely note to turn it on over.
Oh, yes. So our good friend Rose on the Azeroth Roundtable tonight, they're going to be talking about World of Warcraft, I presume, unless they start talking about Batman jerking off.
They might go there. They could. It could happen.
They can steal our material. It's fine. Because, you know, that's what happened. But so we're going to raid them in a second. But I just want to thank everybody who entered the contest. I want to thank Arsenic in particular for donating the tickets to BlizzCon.
So much.
Giving 3 lucky people an opportunity that they wouldn't have had otherwise, assumedly. And that was just really, really nice of you. And it helped us out. And I don't know how we're ever going to repay you. But, you know, if you think of something, let us know. And thank you to everybody who entered, who shared the contest, who told people about it. Ultimately, it felt really good to give people a chance to go because we do think it's like the greatest time of life. So being able to share that with people is awesome. Thank you to everybody who's watching, who has been watching us consistently and who has tuned in, like new people, old people. Our next podcast will come out this weekend. And this is not our podcast. This is the Lagging Balls stream. The Lagging Balls podcast is much better than this, but only slightly. And what else? Yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And join our Discord because it's a good place. I added categories today. It looks much better.
Oh, they're so good. It's so much better that way. Wait, what should we say when we raid? Maybe, I think we should say Arsenic, actually.
I think that is very fitting.
How about Arsenic has a giant... Wait, no. We can't come in too hot on their show because their show is clean.
It is clean.
I was going to say that we should roll in there with Arsenic has a giant cack, but that's probably a little bit too
accurate.
Hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also that.
Yeah.
Let's...
riddle me this.
I don't know, guys.
Batarang.
What do you guys think? Batarang.
Evil Batman.
Evil Batman. Yeah, Arsenic is 12 inches.
Yes.
I like that, you know, because that could be, you know, his height. Probably not. But yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so yeah, have a great weekend, guys, and thank you for joining us. And if you're a patron, we are going to be having a Patreon meetup shortly. So you know,
there it is. That's easy enough.
That makes sense to me. But yeah, so have a great night, guys, and let's go raid.
Okay, we're raiding.
Bye.
It's going on over. There we go. Give it a few seconds, and we'll be heading on over there. Thank you guys all for joining us. Arsenic is 12 full inches of mang.
Mang.
We'll see you over there. Thanks, guys. Congratulations to our winners. Love you guys. We will see you on the other sides.
Are we gone yet? I can't keep saying goodbye.
No,
it's
bye.
weird.
Bye. Now we're there. Okay, bye.